All right, bro. Let's get into it, man.
Trump signed a bill and it's beautiful.
That's what they saying, bro. It's
It's
like
big and it's beautiful.
one thing I do like about it is the fact that there is controversy coming from both sides of people who don't like it, people who do. But there's some stuff in that I heard that I do like.
Yeah.
And with everything, there's gonna be some stuff that you don't. But I've
Yeah.
tried to go through
It's
some of it.
like,
Some of it, a lot of it don't even apply to me.
you know how it is. It's like, bro. Some shit you gonna like, some shit you not. Everybody can't be happy. Somebody gonna be mad, somebody gonna be happy. It is what it is.
But I know one of the biggest things is people got a lot of misinformation about Medicaid and
Hmm.
food stamps and stuff like that.
No,
Not taking it away.
he's
Most
not.
vulnerable, the most vulnerable people who should be having it will still continue to have it. That's
Yes.
number one. But number two, like you said, you got to work 80 hours a month.
But that's 4 hours a week. Bro, that's part time, bro. You trying to get a part time job?
That's a
That's too
part
much for
time
you.
job.
So you basically just want to be a bum.
Yeah.
He trying to help you not be a bum, but you like, nah. I'm used to this bumming shit. I got used to it.
And people don't understand, and you try not to for people who don't understand. There's people who literally they base on the food stamps, Medicaid, and everything else.
No.
And then they actually a lot of people ain't as lazy and bums as we want to say they are because they are doing, but everything else is under the table. Or you a lot of times it's women finessing their baby fathers out of child support.
I mean,
All kind of
sorry.
crazy.
Gotta get up your ass, man. You gotta contribute to society. Like that under the table shit, fuck all that, bro. You need to be clocking in somewhere. You need to be really contributing. Gotta have your business or you gotta be clocking in somewhere.
And that's the
Your
thing
money
about it.
gotta be on the books.
Yeah, and the thing about it, hell, and keep doing your under the table work. I don't care.
Keep
Get your
doing
80
it.
hours a month.
Get you some muscle on, but 80 hours, man, that ain't nothing, bro. People doing that in a week out here in these streets, man.
You ain't lying.
It's people doing 60 hours, 70 hours like it ain't nothing every week.
Like it ain't nothing.
And you
And now
talking about
that
80 a month?
he's took the tax, the thing that number one thing, early campaign promise, delivery. No tax on overtime and tips.
Come on.
Delivered.
And we not used to seeing that in our lifetime, bro. Politicians can be promising a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
And I'm
Not
talking about this.
delivering.
This is one for one. Like, what's some of that bullshit they was trying to promise? Like, $1 million loans for black men when you read 3 to 5 print, it was for anybody who's a minority. For
Yeah.
there was like a whole bunch of bullshit up here. This is, and I think the stipulations are still like very favorable. Obviously, that doesn't apply to me because, and I'm happy for it. It don't even apply to me because I'm a salaried worker. I don't get no.
Me too, bro. It's like right when I stopped getting the OT, it don't even apply to me no more. I'm like, damn, man.
But one thing I am good for, I'm good for other people getting some money. This is the thing where people talk about like,
Exactly.
go ahead.
No, exactly.
I still get them side eyes if we start talking, and I don't say it as loud, but they be like, politics come, they be like, this motherfucker voted for Trump, and I'll be like, yeah, I did. But you still look at people, but I'm sitting here looking like I'm fighting for stuff that doesn't even necessarily apply to me.
Exactly.
Like, especially in the city I live in, getting migrants out of here so they stop using up all the resources. I don't get none of those resources. None of them come to me. I'm not gonna get no tax on tips and overtime. None of that comes for me. I'm not going to get some of these other little child tax credits and things of that nature because I don't claim my children.
No.
So none of this shit comes to me, and I want this stuff done because I see everybody else who need to eat, and people want to do that, make you feel good stuff on the blue side. But I'm one. I feel like I'm really looking out for other Americans. There's a lot of stuff I'm fighting for. I don't even get the benefit.
And that's real. I ain't no hater. Shit, like everybody eat. Everybody need to eat, man. Let them eat. You working OT, you need your bread. I remember I used to work all this OT and they take all my money in taxes. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
it's not even worth it, really.
Yeah, by the time because think about it, is people don't realize that once you do that extra money, all of it's taxed, and your tax
heavily.
heavily.
So at a certain point of hours, you're like, bro, there ain't even no point to keep working this overtime. I'm not getting it.
And now that you, and And that time, and like as far as I understand, it ain't gonna be no sweat off the jobs because the jobs got to pay you that money anyway.
No,
So you just
never
just
been
like
no sweat off them. They already signed up. Like once they said they gonna give you the overtime, they signed up for it to pay you. They straight on it. It was just the government taking their cut.
And that's the thing, man, since the government don't get that cut, if they give you any type of overtime, but they got to peel y'all off these machines, got to peel y'all off these floors. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that overtime heavy.
Let the brothers eat, man. Let the
You know what I'm
brothers
saying?
eat.
If you getting tips and this, that, and the third, like now that they ain't taxing on tips, but I think I did hear something that the tips they gotta be reported.
Okay.
So if you're doing electronic tips or you're doing cash tips, I know a lot of people might report. If you work at like a restaurant or something, a bartender or whatever, I think all your electronic tips are automatically counted because it's a part of the books. But if you're giving cash tips, they might say, "I'm gonna keep 500," especially if you get into if you're working at one of them bars, you're getting them type of tips. Yeah. I'm gonna put 500 in the pocket. I'm gonna turn in 250, and we're gonna report that. That way they can stay on food stamps and stuff like that. Yeah. But if you won't it's gonna be no tax on it. But I think it's like you have to do a certain thing to where it's only for the stuff that's reported. So you can report it, and I think that kind of helps your tax thing. So now that you can make more money and maybe help yourself out getting loans and buy a house one day or something like that because you're making more money. But I think it has to be just reported tips.
Man, I'm all for anybody keeping their bread. If you work for it, it's yours, man. You get to keep it. That's a good thing for everybody. How can you be mad at that?
You can't be mad at it.
Can't be mad.
Let's see what else.
And he trying to make you work 8 hours a week, man. Better work that 80. Stop fucking crying. What the hell wrong with you?
And I'm talking about now it's even because like you said earlier, it's like you do your 40, they offer you 20 more hours of overtime. So you working 12 hours a day, maybe even do a little bit more, get up to 70 hours. You say by the time all the taxes come out, you like, I might have got a couple of more hundos, if that. But you like, fuck it, man. Like, fuck, I got a couple extra dollars, I'm gonna make it work. But now that you're getting all that,
run it.
And I'm talking about you can have if you got a job that offer you making $18 an hour, you can turn it into 36 for its time and a half. So that'd be it'd be 36 time and a half.
Nice. No. It'd be like 26.
27. Yeah, 26, 27.
18 plus 9. Yeah. I ain't no math wizard.
Yeah. 18, 19 plus 9, 26, $27. Right? And they got to kick you off. Somebody call out. And honestly, this is a very good chance for somebody to get on their hustle and say, I'm finna go crazy for 6 months if they let me. Yeah. And this could be some of the most bread you ever make. You stack that up right, and it only can go up from here.
I ain't mad at that. And everybody in uproar is about that birthright citizenship. He taking that away. Motherfuckers talking crazy about that. You got the Democrats talking crazy about it.
I'm actually not mad at that either.
Me either. I mean, Trump said he doubled down again. He said, man, that was meant for the children of slaves. That's what that was meant for. It wasn't meant for y'all people coming over here trying to take advantage of the system.
But the thing about it is you can see the finesse in some situations. If you get over here, the thing about it, what do you hear, even if it's more of a anecdotal rule, like if you got an old lady or you're a woman, you don't go flying at 7 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant because they don't want you to know.
Don't make sense.
So you gonna sit here and tell me you making an international travel? 7, 8 months pregnant? No.
You making a finesse play. You risking your pregnancy to finesse America.
And the thing about it is I'm not mad at the hustle. I can understand why you're doing it. If you see a way to go out here and put your name on some extra money, what you need to make your life better, I'm not mad at somebody trying.
Yeah.
But don't get mad if that loophole gets sewn up. They do it all the time. You do a little certain thing at the job, they're gonna be like, they'll put a camera right there so I can't clock in for BT. A couple minutes late. They put the camera right there because they know people was clocking in for other people.
Y'all been doing it for years, but now it stops.
It stops.
The bug stops here. We're not gonna backtrack it. We're not gonna go back in time, look at the old footage now. But going forward, it stops here. Because that's what a lot of politicians was on. He was like, well, one Democrat was like, well, if they start doing this, and who is a citizen? It don't say it on your birth certificate if you weren't born here. So now we got to see it, who's a real citizen and who's not. I was like, man, I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to make a little anecdotal argument about this shit, but man, fuck that.
It does
Going
say
forward, that shit just stops now, bro.
You got a birth certificate. With that birth certificate, you go get a social security card with all that documentation. And even with that, you can go get a passport. You got 3 forms of U.S. documentation that you got to take to your jobs in the first place. When you show up to do that I-9 form, bring a government piece of ID, bring your birth certificate, whether you got a long or a short form one, and bring your social security card. You got to turn all that stuff in. That lets people know that you are a citizen.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, what are people talking about? And it really was a thing to make slaves, because even at that time, we wasn't necessarily equal people at the time. It was like the three.
They had to make that legislation. They had to.
So it was legislation. So it's like boom, boom, boom. But I'm not mad at it, because I had a child who was born overseas. Granted, because her mom is British, she automatically got a British. So this is a little different. Yeah. But because her mom was British, she automatically got a British birth certificate. But I'm American. I could have just I went over there to the embassy, said, oh, yeah, I had a baby born. They gave me her birth abroad birth certificate. You are an American citizen. Like, people doing that thing. No, you get a piece of American documentation that says this person is a citizen. That's why people are coming over having babies, Mr. Senator, whoever the fuck said that.
Because he of Asian descent, so he was trying to make an argument for himself, basically. That's what he was doing. Because he's like, he of Asian descent, but his citizenship, and he was basically arguing about himself. That's what he was doing.
No, the thing about it is, if your parents are a citizen, and this and the third, because like you said, all those military families who and say if you are American,
yeah,
all them people having babies, their babies were not British citizens. They were American. And I'm talking about at the base we were, is that you had your baby in a British hospital. They brought you no paperwork. Well, maybe just some regular check-in, check-out paperwork, but you took your information to the embassy. I had a baby overseas. Why does it seem like America's damn near the only country that's doing it right when we got to go to other places? That's what it seemed like to me.
That's what it seemed like, man. We made it too sweet on people, and he pulling the rug from them, and they just feel like it's some bullshit. He's like, you've been getting away with this shit for so many years. It's got to stop somewhere. I'm sorry. Some people just going to be pissed the fuck off.
And I also saw like a lot of people bringing up the aspect. It was like people telling stories like, my great grandfather came over here from Ireland in 1930 or 18 this, da da da. And they wasn't shit. I'm like, because those rules were different back then. He was like, hey, come try to make something happen.
Yeah.
It was open borders back then.
Yeah.
But from 1888 to 2025, things are greatly different. There's more border security, different ways of war.
Exactly. We was on the come up back there. Now that shit lit over here, bro. Y'all just can't be pulling up now. Hey, it's lit now.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all just can't be pulling up.
Like when they open up that new warehouse in that small town, and everybody pull up making $20 an hour. All them bum niggas who went and got them jobs early, they get them out of there quick.
Hey, I got to go.
The bum niggas get out there quick, and then before you know, they be like, man, you can't never get a job up there. Because they sold it up. They say, oh, we got everybody we need. We're going to make this job a hot commodity. We don't want nobody to leave. We don't want a lot of turnover.
No, we just can't get anybody in here now, man.
Yeah, now you got, because they didn't have H-1B visas back then, trying to get the best and the brightest. It was like, come over here. Maybe you got some shit, maybe you don't.
Maybe you got some shit, maybe you don't.
Maybe you get busy.
Man, we taking chances, man. We taking chances.
They were taking big chances.
Now we ain't gotta take too many chances. Like, man, we straight over here, but we kind of full. Y'all just coming in truckloads and shit. Y'all gotta dip, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Then on the flip side, I'm seeing this like fucking protests in Mexico talking about they want the American citizens to leave. They come there taking advantage of their country. I'm like, isn't this ironic?
Yeah.
Isn't this the pot calling the kettle black right here? But this shit is wild.
Speak English or leave. Nigga, I'm out. I'm back to America. Thank you.
Like, y'all motherfuckers got y'all audacity, bro. Are you fucking serious? Come get your cousin from up here then, man. We tired of their asses. They don't speak no English.
We need to holler at you about something.
Real shit. I'm like, that shit is crazy.
Y'all niggas load them goddamn pickups, so we got a couple things coming. We using American resources to get these motherfuckers back.
Man, because when you hear shit like that, that's what make you not feel bad anymore. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers got their nerve. I know it's not everybody. I know we talk about extremes here, but at the same time, that's what's going on too. Yeah. It's like it's all aspect. Yes, there's some good people that's come here just trying to make a chance, and they come from a fucked up situation. They trying to do the best they can. But then for those people, other people like, man, I'm trying to hustle some shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get over.
And since you can't necessarily regulate, because like if it was up to me, I would do it like this. Like as soon as you commit a crime, if you undocumented, just have an undocumented card, because you can do it at levels. You have an undocumented card. It lets you know that I'm really not supposed to be here. But if you're over here providing a service, also this is after we clean everything up. Like so if I was to walk through a system, you have then you have a green card, because that green card means you're sponsored. You're supposed to be here for some reason, whether you got married or whatever the case may be. Like or if you got your work visas, and because of that work visa, your job helps you get a green card. I'm with it. And obviously that green card helps you get to citizenship. I'm with all that. Yeah. But the thing about it, as soon as you commit a crime, and it's up to discretion, I don't care, from a speeding ticket to the worst heinous types of crimes, we're sending your ass back.
You better watch your speed, motherfucker.
But that's that's a little extreme. But what I'm saying is, if you out here bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta hustle it up. You can't partake in food stamps, SNAP, and all these other things, Medicaid and Medicare. Yeah. And one thing about it, since they can't refuse you service at a hospital, you do get free Medicare, because what does you matter if your credit is fucked or not?
You don't give a fuck about credit. You don't understand that shit. You're like, fuck some credit.
Fuck some credit. Give me my bread. I'm gonna stack it up and I'm gonna send something back home. And as long as we keep the criminals out, I can more or less be good. But since we don't know who the criminals is and everybody want to distance, I'd rather clean. I'm the type of person that I'll clean house and I'll read. I'll come back later and fix it.
We kind of got to, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a problem. It's got to be fixed hard. Like, got to clean your house, bring them back the right way. And see who really want to come back. Like, shit, if you want to come back the right way, shit, that means you don't really want to come back.
Yeah. I'm trying to finesse. Get you, like I said, if you got like some type of situation where you got like a migrant card, it got your information, where you from, you verify where you was from. Boom. That way you don't got to run. You can sit in front of the Home Depot. You can go work whatever you want to work at. People who hire migrants, and like you said, if you're a farm and you get tax breaks for hiring these cats, or whatever the case it may be, for everybody to try to win, I'm with it. But until then, I don't. Honestly, you say about feeling sorry, I really don't be having a lot of sympathy when I'm watching it. I be trying to muster up some, but like I don't.
Nah, because this shit don't work. It's not a two-way street. It's a one-way street. Yeah. There's nowhere else for us to go. We got to make it here, B. Yeah. There's nowhere to run to. It's no like, oh, I'll just make it to England and it's just going to be so much better. Like, nah. It's all here. Not going nowhere. Like, I got to make it here or I ain't going to make it.
And on top of it, you're talking about half the time, even if you go somewhere legal, unless you gotta have a job lined up in a lot of places. You gotta have, I was talking about everything to immigrate somewhere else for us. It's not just popping up and seeing what you can make shape.
And they definitely gonna be taking advantage of us. Like, we let them take advantage of America, but if we go somewhere else, they're gonna be taking advantage of us.
100%. And I'm not mad at the country doing that.
And maybe that's what we need to do. We gotta start taxing their asses. Like, man, y'all wanna come over here? We finna tax you on top of tax you. Because like we have to.
I thought I saw a headline saying something like there's gonna end up being like $6,000 green cards, $5,000 green cards, where you, and like you said, if we're supposed to have millions of illegal immigrants over here, you got to pay $5,000-$6,000 a pop for them. That's billions of dollars in revenue that can do something.
I give it to the Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? Call it the MAGA tax, bro. We trying to make this shit great again, bro. We taxing y'all ass from y'all pockets to our pockets. Tax.
You know what I'm saying? Let that build up. Send out some yearly stimmies.
Real shit. We'll see how bad y'all want to be over there. Like, come on.
The thing about it is, because if you come over and you do it the right way, I might end up with a check. Even if they start with our poorest and work this way up. Like, shit, nigga, you said an extra 80 million people came. I might get a check this year. You could damn near be happy about it.
Run it. Bring them over here. Shit, I go pick them up. Shit, we'll be rounding their asses up at the border. Come on. I'm trying to get paid, bro.
We can fit one more in here.
Each one of these motherfuckers is money, bro. $100, $200. Bring these niggas over
here.
Bring
these niggas home, bro.
Bring these niggas over here.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Niggas hold
on. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Shit.
The thing about it is, because my whole argument always is, I care about America first. I don't like everybody trying to put more stuff on me than I care for it to be. I'm like, bro, I care about America first, bro. Y'all out here living in these idealized worlds like y'all want to go live in another country.
Nah, you gotta invest in this shit here.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all here for you. You just gotta make it happen. It's here for you. It's on you. You're gonna make it here before you make it anywhere else.
Oh yeah. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, condolences to all the people out there in Texas, man.
I heard about that. There was some floods happening. I ain't even reading too much about it, but I heard a lot of people died.
Yeah, I ain't reading too much.
This ain't the first time, man.
Like Texas flooding?
I think so. Some shit like that happened not too long ago.
I think that might have been
like they had a storm or some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I think that was like that Galveston or whatever that flood that happened. Yeah. This one claimed more victims or whatever, but it was just like, I just condolences to them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think they levies or something.
What else was it? They said the debt ceiling is gonna raise. I think everybody got a pretty much consensus on that, which I guess is a campaign promise he broke because he said it wasn't gonna raise the debt. And I think one of the reasons that him and Elon is going at it is because the previous and all the other regimes was kind of pushing everything towards electric cars, and he's like, "Nah, we're going back gas. We're a gas car company."
So we're going back gas?
Oh yeah, we got it. We're taking it back. You won't get all them extra incentives for electric cars. I don't know what your take is on electric gas.
Man, Trump know we can't go back to gas, man. I mean, the future electric, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they could drive themselves with gas. The self-driving car is gonna be electric, right? They gotta be. Yeah. Self-driving cars is coming, bro. We ain't stopping it. It's happening.
People are still gonna make them. You just don't get as many tax incentives. That's why Elon is so mad, because he's the number. Like Tesla is when you think of electric car, the first thing that probably comes to your head is the Tesla.
It is, but other companies coming up too.
Oh yeah,
they might not even be the biggest one in the future. Like
that's what I'm saying. Once our shit go up, and like I'm not in my head, I'm not even thinking of like no Lambo or nothing like that. I'm talking about I got two cars. Let me get both of them Cadillacs, but one of them is like all electric little Cadillac Lyric type joint. That shit smooth,
bro. That shit was fire. I seen that.
You seen one of those? Yeah, like that's
fire.
Like that's the whip I'm gonna get once the ball head logic turn up. But like,
I don't know what I'm gonna get, but that bitch gonna drive itself. I don't give a damn. I'm on that way, bro. It is what it is. I drunk the Kool-Aid, bro. I want to sit back while that car drive me to where it needs to go.
Oh, that shit was so wild. Like my daughter was studying for her little learner's license test. I'm like, in a few years, baby, you ain't gonna
be old. You better get your driving where you can. Tell my son too. Better get behind this wheel now, kid.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know what's going on.
Bro, it's wrecks every day, though, bro. About 2 wrecks. Man, it was a wreck in the morning and afternoon, bro. It's multiple wrecks every day. Like, driving is getting worse and worse, man. People are more distracted than ever. Especially the new generation, they attach to their phones. Like, it's hard to look at their phone and drive that car at the same time, man. Like,
and granted, we had just got phones. And granted, because back then, when we first got them, but when we got smartphones, no, not the way we doing it now. Because I
didn't have a smartphone when I first started driving.
I just need to get my tunes on.
That's it. Once all about the music. Once I got CDs, the music man. I was popping CDs. I still had the book of CDs, man.
That was about the dangerous thing you was doing.
I did that at park. I ain't stopped the car yet. I had to get my shit right, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta get the right soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Man. I had to get.
I had a 6 CD. I had a Pathfinder, a 6 CD changer in that motherfucker, bro.
CD when I first started. We old, bro.
You had to get your lineup right. All right, cool.
Nah, I wasn't Bluetoothing it up. I ain't had no aux back there. I had the CD.
Straight up. But then we moved to the aux. But I think a lot of it is now that you more than likely you got like some Apple Play or Google Play in the cars built in, which actually saves a lot of time because you put it in, you turn the tunes on or the pod. You got most of the cars got screens now, it's a little bit safer, but we ain't trying to post. I think that's the biggest difference. I ain't trying to reply to no text.
When they start driving themselves, they're gonna have a TV in that bitch. Real shit. I seen one dude drive self-driving car, the whole TV, but that motherfucker had like a 30-inch screen up in that bitch. Bitch was huge. I'm like, God damn, with the car.
Oh yeah, they do got that one SUV that got the big screen in the back. Oh, that shit dope.
That's the future, bro. You gonna have TVs and that thing. You're gonna be really entertaining yourself because it's driving itself, bro. You just gonna be chilling, talking on the phone, on the computer.
And that's the thing about it is, I'm with it, bro, because like you said, you lives will be saved once the technology, and the technology pretty much there. They just got to perfect it and maybe get a lion's share of the people of the cars on the road. Because like you said, you leave a bar, because we're taking Ubers now. You waste it, whether it's your whip or the
the Uber drivers, they better get their money while they can. All them Uber motherfuckers, they better get that bread while they can, because it's over with for them. It's over with.
I'm saying, dude, because you don't have to tip no fucking
Nope.
You don't got to tip nobody who ain't in. Nope. That's an extra $5 in your pocket.
So you gonna prefer the self-driving? Like, hold on, don't see me no person. You gonna want some bread?
I actually just thought about that. I actually was like, I think I would stick with a person for a while. But like, fuck that, brother. I'm losing. Because I tip my Uber drivers nice.
Me too.
So I'm like,
I like to give my nice review. I like my stars, bro.
I'm like
a 5-star nigga, but I can't even have my shit fucked up, bro. I need people to come get me when I need them to come get me.
Me too, bro. Like I'm down to like a 492, like a 449. I'm like, man, there's a couple of drunk nights. I probably
using that trick.
I'm like, but I'm still in the 49s though. I ain't mad at it.
When they pull up on his own, you ain't gotta worry about it, man. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? They know your spot. Even if you're drunk, you just be like home, and they know because your home is stored in your Uber, your Lyft, whatever.
It's all stored, bro. Just like in your phone, but it's all gonna be connected, man. They know where you're going. It knows when you're going to work. You know where you work at. It's all connected.
You could probably be like, man,
I can send my whip to go pick up somebody, man. I ain't gotta go pick nobody up. I'm like, bro, I'll send the whip to come get you, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. I'm chilling. I ain't leaving right now.
Your homie. Oh, you got to go pick your homie up from the airport. You want to shower? I want to sit in. I want to have me a little. Bro, I want to stretch. I want to work out.
Bro, the whip doing it.
Go up there to Hartsville Jack, pick up AT Black.
Real shit. You gotta take a chick home late at night. I'm like, man, the whip will do it. And so you gotta leave, man. You can't stay tonight. Well, I might want to leave, man. I'm wasted, but I gotta go, man.
I gotta go.
But that whip gonna save you, bro. Come on, man. I ain't fighting that technology. I thought about it for some time. Like, they just gotta work out the kinks, get it all connected with each other, like the stoplights and all this. Everything's gotta be connected.
I think because they got all the cameras for it, but I think I've seen articles about like roadways change. You know, like a road crew got to work on something. They're gonna put cones up.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times where it didn't expect the cones, and it still didn't. Just like stop because it's supposed to stop when it gets next to something. But I see stuff like that. Maybe it gets turned around in a parking lot.
It's like already changing the roads. There's a lot of construction on the roads going on. Like they doing different little pathways. Like things are changing. They gearing up for it.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna see it in our lifetime. Like we gonna experience it.
Most definitely. And the thing about it, I want to see how much traffic will decrease.
Has to.
Because everything is gonna be streamlined. You're gonna get over it. It's gonna be it'll increase and decrease the speed by
because stupid people cause traffic sometimes. Yeah. Jumping in and out, jumping in front of people, just doing stupid shit, not paying attention. Like all type of little weird shit on the phone, just that's over with.
And I'm talking about being in, especially if you got time. And I see people who are in a rush. I don't know what they got going on because they in their will. But I'd be like, bro, we here now. Ain't no reason because you're not. The tip for all the people out there: do not switch lanes back and forth. You actually lose time
every day.
The most logical thing is to stay in the lane that you're in.
Impatient. Stupidity and impatience, like just can't handle it. They just I gotta do something. But if it's just car driving itself, you can just relax. Like, hey, I'm in traffic. It is what it is. Let me get on my phone. Let me go send some messages. Let me be on the computer. Let me get my time back. Because I spend a lot of time in the whip. Some people spend a lot of time in cars just commuting. So if you ain't really driving it, you get your time back. I can do something else. I can send some emails, make some calls, do what the fuck I gotta do.
Because the thing about it is for people like me, myself, I take the train to work, right? So that little 40-minute ride on a train, like if I get some time back because I can be running an email or something like that. I took a meeting off the train Tuesday with the headphones on. Got the meeting on my phone on the train, so I didn't even have to be in the office just yet.
See,
you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, but if you can do that in the car, I'm talking about everywhere, you can turn it into like basically just like
when you
just
getting
good
driven,
worldwide or citywide public transportation.
no,
And for a lot of people, because I don't have one currently, but if you don't have no car payment or insurance, that's what could be a good $600 back in your pocket.
so that's
If
what the
you,
next stage is gonna be. Because a lot of people not gonna own whips. Only certain people gonna own the car.
yeah.
Some people just gonna be getting rides, and cars are gonna be picking people up, dropping people off.
Because like most things, like I always say, it's like there's always going to be a uh, need for the human element in something. Like you might have to, delivering high priced things, medical equipment or stuff like that, where you can't have it not secured by people.
Yeah,
So there's going to be certain car and driving situations where you're going to need people in it because the cargo is going to be too valuable. They can try
maybe,
to.
maybe not.
No, but the thing about it is like you. I don't think there'll ever be like a self-driving Brinks mobile.
Why not? How could you get in that motherfucker? Like
Shit.
that shit gonna be secure if you gonna break into it.
Maybe on some dinner thieves shit, man. Blow that bitch
That
up,
shit
bro.
gonna
Yeah,
be
because you
bulletproof.
ain't got no, you ain't
Ain't
got
gonna
no
have no
people.
handles on it, no nothing. It ain't gonna for real. It's not gonna be no way to get into it. The little
Yeah.
driver compartment ain't even gonna be what you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be like nothing. You're gonna
If
have
they
that.
if they can do that, where they can just say, "Fuck it," we can just put one because you ain't. If somebody do want to do the bank robbery thing or the Brinks truck thing, there's no human collateral to. That's the thing that changes everything. Human
Shit.
collateral. Go ahead.
And on deep down, cash is slick going away. So it ain't gonna be no need for no breach truck. Like cash slick kind of phasing out. Like, yeah, some people need some cash sometimes, like, but I
What about
rarely
the?
have cash, bro. I
Me
have to go
too.
out of my way to go get some cash. Like, literally, it's like an inconvenience for me to go get some cash, bro. Tell you the
It is.
truth. It's slick is at this point.
I'm saying, like, what about the horse? How they gonna get their $40?
Oh, the whores. God
The
damn it.
horse gonna need that 40 spot.
These hoes gotta go digital, bro. They gotta go digital like everybody else. They gotta report these fucking tips like everybody else. These bitches got filed taxes. We tired of this, bro. We're making this shit great again.
Ooh,
You been turning tricks all fucking year, bitch. You done made some money. You need to pay the
that's a,
taxes on that.
that's the thing about it is if you a stripper now, like
Trump's taxing these hoes, bro. Trump ain't having it, bro. You been shaking ass year round. You got some bread.
if you're a stripper, you actually just came up heavy.
How?
Because strippers always have to pay all that tax on their money because they like unlike a waitress, they you got a high end stripper who works at one of the big clubs, she making a few thousand a night.
Yeah.
A few 5,000, 10,000 on the good weekend, especially during the summertime. So she's paying big taxes on that. Some of these strippers are making six figures.
Yeah.
These are tips. Like, how does that work for them?
Depends on their account, they tax person. If they
Yeah.
really writing that shit out right, if they doing what they supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It all depends. But yeah, gotta pay them taxes. You gotta pay. Yeah, fuck that. They gotta get their little 40. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you're gonna have card readers, bro. You're gonna have to be swiping for that ass. Like, hold on, let me get Marita out. Yeah, hold on.
Goddamn QR code so they got their cheeks.
But it's the future, but that's what it's gonna be, bro. Everything digital, but like,
Oh,
I got
that
no
shit
cash.
gonna be funny, bro. Shotty gonna look at her.
Even in the strip clubs, like I ain't got no cash. We ain't making it rain no more. We doing
that shit gonna say 375. She gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
That's what it is, man. The future.
But yeah, the car thing is very interesting because that's gonna change the. I heard somebody. I actually heard this years ago, where somebody predicted maybe it was a little early, but they were saying like when everybody was going heavy in the trucking business right before COVID.
It's over with.
And then during COVID, everybody ate, and a lot of people started trucking companies during COVID.
Get it while
Now,
you can.
It's
Get it while you can. Because that's the first industry that's going to go. Them trucks going to drive themselves.
Because
That's
those
a
companies.
rough profession, bro. Sometimes that shit be dangerous. Them dudes be on the road for hours, but they be tired. Like, niggas be dying in them trucks, man.
Yeah.
So that's gonna help, and it's gonna help business because the truck's gonna be going all through the night, 24 hours.
They don't have to stop that because what you got to do like 8 hours, 10 hours that they probably give a truck driver where you have to stop.
Yeah.
This thing can go from California, however long it's supposed to take. They probably cutting an extra day off that. Ship
Straight.
whatever.
They going straight.
And the new job is you got to be a monitor where you try to manage where all these trucks are.
Shit.
Other than that,
shit, nobody behind them wheels, man. Driving gonna be obsolete in the future, bro. They gonna be looking at you trying to drive. You crazy? Driving gonna be like flying a plane to people.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a policy never gonna be obsolete. I don't care. Like they just gonna have AI enhance whatever they do. Ain't nobody.
They've been on the technology, but them planes fly themselves, bro.
They pretty much fly themselves.
They
but
take off and they land. That's what they.
But that's one of them things where I'm like, you always need that human element in that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be other. There's gonna be other jobs like that. Cause you convinced me a little bit on the Brinks truck if they can just make the cabin completely tamper proof. But you really don't need no guard.
You never know, bro. How good we might get. You just never know, bro. You just never know. Cause it could be a future where the motherfuckers doing this shit on their own too.
Yeah.
You hop on that plane, that's what it is now. Everything automated.
Speaking of another form of transportation, man, when you gonna hit up one of these Carnival cruises, man? Now that they got some class about themselves.
Are they tired of black folks, bro? They trying to get our black ass off them cruises. They say y'all know how to act, man.
They said put them boots on the ground. Put them boots on the ground, not on the seat.
So y'all over there fucking playing y'all little personal speakers on the boat. Over there smoking your weed.
How much do you disagree with?
I ain't disagree with none of them people complaining about, man.
I don't either.
Cause I guess I'm just getting older, but it's to the point like you don't have the right to inconvenience people. You don't. You paid your money and they paid their money too. Like you just can't be inconveniencing people doing what the fuck you want to do. You read the rules and you decided to go against it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes in life, bro, you just can't be bucking the system all the time.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, if you get away with it, fine. But as soon as you get caught, like you said, you're not supposed to sneak your own liquor on there.
You know they sneaking the liquor on there, bro. You know it.
Because usually you can buy one. I think I ain't never been on a cruise, but you can buy like all day. If you buy like a certain drink package,
they want you to spend the money. Yeah.
You can buy the one that you got it. Everything is free. Well, not free because you pay for it, but some of them might be like you get 4 drinks a day.
Yeah.
Some of them is a la carte. You're just gonna have to say, "Fuck, I'm gonna run my pocket." But them drinks is probably taxing if you got to buy them like that. So they want you to buy like the drink package. But you're gonna try to sneak that Don Julio.
You know you gonna sneak your own shit in there, but you know you got that Hennessy on you. You got it on you.
And if you get away with it, fine. But if you get caught, bro, it ain't no reason to fuss with them people.
But they gonna fuss with them people.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like you said, if I'm over there chilling, and like I said, if you playing the type of music I like, I'm probably not gonna be too mad about it. Yeah. But if that lady over there got her child and you playing some fucking whoever cuss a lot.
But what if it's 3 a.m, you trying to sleep and y'all up there partying with your personal speaker?
Yeah, because the actual the cruise is gonna shut things down.
They're gonna shut it down.
Like
they got a club for that. Go to the club.
Go to the club. But if you out there on the deck and my room next to the deck, because y'all want to be up there trying to do y'all own thing.
Yeah.
I am. You say about getting older, hey man, y'all need to turn this shit down.
Y'all need to turn that shit down, man. I got my kids in here, like, what the fuck, man?
Trying to sleep.
I'm trying to sleep. Well, I'm down here trying to get nasty. I got my little piece down here. Y'all here playing that bullshit. Y'all got playing that drill music, man. Fuck that, bro. I need to go to sleep.
Put something I can stroke to. You know,
put something I can stroke to. Put some of that Cisco on.
You know what I want to play, young man? Put that Cisco on.
You know what AT Black on here?
No, that shit is hilarious. I'm hey, young man.
Young brother.
Young brother.
You gonna knock on the door. Young brother. Let me holler. Let me rap to you a little minute.
Let me give you some game.
Let me give you some game.
But like you said, I'm not mad at it because like I said, if you got like a little personal speaker and you in your little vicinity, if everybody was cool, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But
But how do you know everybody's cool? You didn't ask nobody. You ain't go to. I know you was gonna read the car. Yo, I couldn't wait. I ain't even fucking with it. But how would you know everybody's cool? You didn't ask nobody. Who you asked? You went downstairs, upstairs,
Yeah.
to your room, and you ain't asked nobody. You just started playing it.
That's one of my pet peeves of people like, it's all right, man. We ain't messing with nobody. You technically are, and I don't care if it's one person.
Yeah.
It sucks, and it could be nerve wracking. But if that person's like, we got our children here, we don't want them listening to this. And half the time they need to tell you don't turn your music off. That just don't play that. That's the only thing you want to listen to?
Yeah. You know, they robbing and killing niggas all day. That's what they want to hear, bro. Like, I don't know too much about the cruises. Don't they got like family cruises, singles cruises? Like,
yeah.
They should have them separate. Like, I ain't no big cruise. I don't fuck with that shit, but
I thought about going on one just for the experience.
Yeah.
And and most of the cruise experience I think about is like taking my kids on a Disney cruise, and it's really for my youngest daughter. Taking her on a Disney cruise because that's what
that shit should be cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Disney, I don't think nobody doing no crazy shit on Disney.
But it's a
that shit, you fucked up.
No, because I had turned the chat on, man. Like
I already know. I ain't looking at it.
Yeah. But
it's hard to do both.
But yeah, like a Disney cruise should be straight. But like on these Carnival cruises and stuff like that, I think everybody was saying like the price point was very well. That's why you ended up with a lot of black folks.
They said it's Spirit on the seas.
Yeah.
I don't want to experience that, man.
I don't.
I'm straight on Spirit. I'm straight on that airline. I'm straight on the gate. I don't want nothing to do with that.
I don't even like walking past the Spirit gate, bro.
It's rough every time.
It look rough over there.
It's the streets, bro. Every time.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, I actually do feel like
Hey, Carnival Cruise like a riding Spirit gate, bro. It's like a floating Spirit gate everywhere you go, bro.
I saw this because this one girl was like, I'm not going to go on no Royal Caribbean. They ain't trying to have the type of fun I'm trying to have. It's a cruise. What type of fun are you trying to have? Like, and granted, I love black folks. I love the way we can turn up and stuff like that, but the turn up don't always have to be, like you said, inconveniencing other folks.
Yeah. Like, it's time and place. If it was that type of place, like, hell yeah, do it. Yeah. That was the rules. Like, it's the turn up shit. That's what we on. You can smoke, you can drink, listen to music all night. This is what we on at this cruise.
That's what we on.
Then cool. But if you doing that at the family cruise, bro, I got my kids down here, bro. We try to wake up for breakfast in the morning. We got a little itinerary going. Y'all there playing music in the middle of the night, bro. Y'all there smoking. We like, God damn,
bro. The itinerary BT like the smelling the trees.
Bro, for real shit. I got my babies down here, bro. What the fuck, man? Trying to give them an experience, bro. You out there wilding on me.
Homie out there got that loud pack going strong, bro. Passing the L, bro.
If I say something to you, you gonna try to turn up on me. Now we gotta fight. Now we gotta be on some ignorant shit, bro. Like, God damn, man. Can't go nowhere.
You can't go nowhere, bro. Like, because it also reminds me of this other conversation I saw online where it was like if you go to like a water park or something like that. Mm-hmm. They were saying like the ladies like, why y'all wearing these thong revealing bikinis? Like, because the water park is for the kids.
You know they gotta show them cheeks, bro. Sun's out, buns out, man. Them cheeks is out. They can't help it.
I remember a couple years ago I took my kids, bro. This one lady, bro, she was fine. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, that's inappropriate, bro.
You thought it to yourself.
Yeah. That's inappropriate, bro.
I'm like, shout out, my kids is here.
And granted, I got daughters, so I'm good to go. I have my nephew with me though.
I was like, what kind of example you trying to set for my kids?
But I'm looking at these other little niggas, bro. Y'all talking about they said fuck the water park, bro. They was always like 15 feet behind the lady, bro.
That's what you do at that age, bro. You gotta follow them cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? The little 13, 15, 16-year-olds, bro, they was. And I'm talking about she stepped out that motherfucker, bro, little short stack, but she was thick as hell, bro. I'm talking about.
She knew what she was doing, man. She looked at that outfit a million times before she left out.
She was like,
them cheeks is popping in this right here.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of ass we having out, but I'm like, I thought it was inappropriate. And I looked. I'm not gonna hold you, but I looked. I'm like, come on, Shaw, you got kids. This is for the kids.
She had her kids with her?
Yes. I had about 3-4 of them little cookie, the rug snatchers.
Little baby kids.
4 or 5 of them little niggas running around, bro.
God damn.
I see why she had all them babies, bro.
Oh, you already know niggas ain't
He-
pulling out, bro. Pull
He
out
pulling
game
out
week.
from up there.
Pull out game week. All them kids got a
Okay.
different daddy. All them kids look different, but them niggas look like the United Nations, bro.
You know what I'm saying? that light skinned ass baby with that
Light
black ass
skin,
baby.
dark skin, brown, all the type of shit, bro.
So we brothers. Really?
This one nigga Mexican and shit. Like, what the fuck?
One nigga got dreads, one nigga got curly hair. What the fuck y'all got going on over there?
That bitch wild. She don't discriminate for real.
But dog, but it was the thing where, but the comments were saying, women was like, why y'all so worried? Y'all sexualize everything. I'm like, this is a grown woman out here with the cheeks out.
Man, she sexualized herself.
I'm like,
I ain't telling her to put them cheeks out. I just
And I'm
pulled up
just-
to the park and it was cheeks out. Like, what I'm supposed to do?
and the main thing he said is time and place.
Yeah.
I don't mind say for the situation, right? You know how sometimes black people, you have a child's birthday party that later turns into the adult having
You
fun
already
later.
know. Multitasking, bro. You already know.
If I go to somebody's birthday party and we know there's gonna be, and we brought like a case of brews and some liquor, and homie said, we don't drink in front of the children. We ain't gonna, once we get them all settled up and in the playroom and taken care of, then we're gonna bring out the liquor and the adult stuff. But for right now, everybody enjoy this kids party. There ain't gonna be no cards. You just be like, cool. I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, no, I'm sneaking me a beer or something. Like, no, bro. He said once everything's taken care of, all about I'm time and place. If he said that he don't want that in front of the children, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But some people, they just
Fuck that. You hear him in the background. Hey, bro, crack one. God damn, man.
As soon as he said that, nigga said, fuck that crap, we'll pull out a black.
They probably put out a blunt, bro. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, the little joint in front of the kids, bro.
I did tell that nigga he tripping for telling him to put it out.
So, come, bro, you know how we do? You know how we get down? Like, god damn, bro.
That's not how we do it. That's not how we get down.
I gave you one simple request and you couldn't, come on, man. You couldn't abide by it for a couple hours.
Hey, that's the
That
world
is
we
some
live
black
in.
shit, though, bro. From the kids' party turn to the grown folks' party at night.
Yeah.
I think we the
And
only
then-
folks that do that.
I
I can't
don't
imagine
know.
the whites doing that shit.
Nah, I think Mexicans might. I think
Mexicans?
Latinas might.
Yeah, they do some shit like
Because
that.
think about it, is all they parties is turned. I'm thinking from a quinceañera to just whatever
Hey,
they
they
do.
be they
be
the whole
turning
family
up.
parties together.
Yeah.
The kids
Oh.
are never going out.
Never going.
They ain't never going in.
It's
The
never
whole
grown
family
folks out
turn
here.
up, bro. Fuck that, we deep out here. The grandma out there, the mama, the daughter, everybody out there.
Kid, they dance. Everybody having a good time, bro. It's a good time
See the
over there.
Coronas everywhere, man.
Oh, good time. Good food.
You already know, bro.
I say if I have to party with somebody outside of black folks, I'm going Mexicans first.
Oh, for sure, they'll invite you in, man.
Yeah, they'll fuck with you.
But
Either they'll fuck with you very the hard way, they be like, I'll get on from over here. I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah.
Shit, what else we got?
Oh, you seen the Angel Reese?
Oh, I saw the
She got
I
the
saw her
cover of the 2K. What you think, man? She deserved it for the women's
Yeah,
edition.
I think she deserved everything. She got. I just don't like hearing. I just don't like the stuff that comes with. I don't think I heard as much this year from her, but like the aspect of her trying to grasp her share of the public sentiment credit that she thinks that Kevin Clark is getting too much.
Yeah.
Your bag is she's making a crazy bag.
Yeah.
You should leave that. And granted, it sucks that I even brought up Kevin Clark because you asked me one question about one person.
Because you know, every time they always mention together. Every time you mention Angel, somebody gonna
But
mention
what I'm
Kevin.
saying is that I can care less about like her taking that me bounds joke and turning it into some merch. That was dope. Like somebody said, you can get me bounds. It's fun. She said, that's good. I'm gonna copyright that. Now I'm selling me bound shirts.
That's what's up.
Super dope. You get the cover. You got a shoe deal. You got stuff like that. You are winning.
All right, she do got some kicks.
Yeah. She got some Reeboks.
She got some Reeboks.
Yeah.
Oh, she bring
Got like-
Reebok back.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at her.
I'm from Louisiana, baby.
Gonna get you some Angel Reese's.
I get some ARs.
You get some ARs.
I get some ARs.
Get some ARs. I ain't getting no Reeboks, man. The bitches ain't no soldiers. I ain't getting them. Only Reeboks I'm rocking is Soldier Reese, man. I ain't rocking no
goddamn
Reeboks,
soldiers
man.
or nothing else.
Man, them
I'm the
shit
same
was
way,
hit
bro.
back then, boy.
I had bought me a pair of classics a couple years ago where I was rocking them bitches hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The blacks with the bubblegum bottom, bro. I was rocking them bitches.
Oh, you got the old school for real, God.
Yeah, bro. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
That's this. Shit, we got some new. We got a new helmet that we unveiled today.
Y'all did?
Yeah, we got like them color rush jerseys, them all whites with the gold. Them ones that like the best jerseys in the league.
Man, nobody care about y'all struggle uniforms, bro.
Dog.
Y'all struggle helmets, man.
Nigga, we can Google it right now, bro. We gonna be in the I think that's like the top 3 jersey in the league right now.
Man, I can't wait till we get at y'all asses, bro. But speaking of the season, man, we playing in Germany this year.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was looking at the tickets, man.
What they talking about?
They got a little package going together. The Falcons sent me an email. They got a little package going talking about for like 5,000. You get a round trip to Germany, a 5-day trip. They got the hotel, some fan events and shit. I was like, man, I looked at it. I was like, bro, I might consider that shit, tell you the truth. Yeah. Just for like the whole experience, like that's like some once in a lifetime type of shit. Go to Germany. With the team, like that should be crazy.
You gonna have to get this. You gonna have to beat the snow off with a stick, B.
And I'm with it. I might stay, bro. Fuck that. Speaking German, baby. Like y'all Falcons fans, hell yeah. Fuck it right.
I'm not saying we're gonna be good because I know we're not. But I will say we're gonna be better than what people, because a lot of people. I'm seeing a whole bunch of shorts and stuff like that. We watch like people like the Saints may go 0-17 this year. I'm like, God damn.
Man, shit, that might be good for y'all to get Arch. Y'all might as well tank it out, man. I guess if y'all believe in that quarterback y'all got.
I just got honestly, I'm looking at Spencer Rattler. Man, I'm gonna see what Spencer got.
Think Spencer's gonna beat him out?
I think he has the upper hand to beat him out because he already was probably better pedigree of quarterback than him in general.
Yeah.
Even though Spencer Rattler fell and he had his little woes, whatever, but and he has a year. He actually got some good reps last year when Derek Carr was hurt. So from the articles and stuff I'll be reading and podcasts, they're saying that like he looking sharp already, like when he got in the lab, and we're still gonna suck as a team. We just not gonna be as bad as people think. Well, I think we done made some sneaky moves that ain't too bad. Like, I'm talking about just low, medium, put people here moves. Not to go win the division. I'm talking about just we ain't gonna be getting blown out the way people think.
Man, this the league, bro. People rarely get blown out, but
correct.
Y'all kind of scraping the bottom of the division right now.
I'm not saying that ain't true, but what I'm saying is that you go look at the prognosticators, you go look at the motherfuckers talking. I'm talking about we got a lot of 0-17 talk. They'll be lucky to win 2 games talk. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, teams rarely is that damn bad, but
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all might win 5 or 6.
That's what we won last year.
Yeah.
But even with that, like I think we sneaky built the core of what our future O-line is going to be as we get better. I think we already got that in place. We got to see how this rookie turned out. But if everything, if he's who he's supposed to be, everything is in place for our offensive line. So that means we're already 1 year ahead because we got some pieces that are there.
Yeah.
Like we got 4 first rounders on our line right
now. Offensive line?
Yeah. So, and granted, because we had to mismatch over like the last couple of years, the offensive line ain't been that well, but now that everybody's in their right position, and we just got a rookie left tackle, and our center is our most veteran player. And the reason our offensive line sucks is because he got hurt last year. So I think we got the building blocks, and I think that's going to be the reason we don't get blown out. Because I think both of our lines are decent.
I think we're going to shock the world this year.
Think so?
Yeah, we're contenders. Like out of nowhere, I think like we contenders. Like for the bowl.
Contenders.
For the bowl. Us. I do. I believe it. What you mean? We got all the pieces.
He about to play his.
We got a top 5 running back. Top 5 running back in the league right now. Drake London gonna prove himself to be over a top 10 receiver. Maybe top 5 after this year. Drake London about to do it. Jesse Bates, one of the best safeties in the game. Got 2 draft picks.
I thought he was a free agent.
Who, Bates?
Yeah.
No, we on the team, bro.
Oh, never mind. I was reading something else.
Nah, James Pierce gonna prove everybody wrong about his draft stock. Jalen Walker gonna be a great player for us. Like, we got a squad, bro. Michael Penix gonna be the talk of the league.
Y'all got some good rookies out them 2 different players.
Like, we gonna be nice. Both sides of the ball, we gonna be nice.
Okay.
Like, and
granted, my only argument was the way I'm looking at other people saying I never once said we was gonna win the divisions and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna rep my Saints to the day I die. But I'm looking at it, I'm reading it because my hopes ain't here. My hopes are here. I think we're just gonna be competitive, and maybe Kellen Moore can put some stuff together to be like almost like it's like a test run. Just go out here and let's see what we can do. Even if you gave both quarterbacks some run to see who really can run your offense or whatever. Like you said, if we go 2-15 and we get Arch, either way it go, we could either be.
Man, Arch ain't gonna save y'all, man.
I think he might even stay 2 years.
He should. He should. He needs some experience. He might not even be a star this year. Like, we don't know what kind of season he gonna have.
Yeah.
Y'all might be getting K. What's his name? K. Cublet, whatever the fuck that dude name from Clemson or some shit.
Yeah.
Or the dude from LSU.
Nussmeier.
Yeah.
He a Heisman preseason Heisman candidate. Yeah, LSU dude, but like, because people saying like Arch, like he's taking that route. If you was to pay attention, if you was other quarterbacks or just other football players, he's like, I'm preparing myself for the NFL. He's like, I'm getting these ends on the NIL and stuff like that. But the way he's doing it is like they saying like he could have went to any school that would have let him start early. But he sat at Texas behind Quinn Ewers when even Ken Ewers' stock was going down.
Yeah.
Even though he was winning, but his stock was going down. He's like, fuck it, no, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna be a rookie, I'm gonna be behind somebody. Then he get his chance. I think he might stay 2 years. I think his uncles, he don't need the bread, so it ain't about bread. I think his is already on the path to I need to be great.
Yeah. It might be good for him to stay. Because he's gonna be good, but you need the experience, man.
And really, yeah, you're right, because it's Texas, they got the players, they got, top power schools, so it's like they're gonna win games. Maybe when you get to some of the tougher teams, it can be a little shaky. They are in the SEC, so you can run into somebody at any point.
Of course. Georgia gonna be back. Alabama gonna be back. South Carolina gonna come up. They got a nice quarterback down there. Like that dude might be the number 1 pick. That dude is nice.
That's what I'm reading. Like he real.
That
nice.
Dude is nice.
Yeah. I might be checking him out a little bit.
Nah, he nice. Got anything else?
I think that's about it, man.
It's been a good one, man.
All right. Yeah.
We out of here.